Middle of June, with construction on the project beginning shortly after that.
Eau Claire is full of fascinating finds. Some, like wine, get better with time. Eau Claire's own Bridget Curran joins us now to tell us about a building that has sparked some interest with Eau Claire's Landmarks Commission. Bridget?
Hey, thanks, Andrea. I'm here on Bellevue Avenue on the northeast side of Eau Claire. And just over the treetops is the Eau Claire River. But behind me is a 130-year-old granite and sandstone building with a big future. Come on, let's take a look inside.
We love this building because of the natural light from these beautiful circular windows.
You're looking at the inside of what is now St. Edward's Montessori School.
We bought it from the local historian in town, and he was living in it, and it had been a private home since the 20s.
It was originally built to be a church in 1889.
Basically, Christ Church downtown, an Episcopalian church, decided to open a mission church on the north side for north side residents. It was never completely used like they expected, so they ended up closing the church in 1916, and it became a private residence ever since then.
So, and the beautiful stone walls and these original doors and even the door handle, I just love.
The owners aren't the only ones in love.
This photograph is probably taken in the 1980s.
Eau Claire's Landmark Commission wants to tie another knot.
It's one of only 4 existing chapels of that particular architectural style in the city. All other 3 are in cemeteries. This is the only one that's been adapted into a private residence. So between the architectural and the historical value of it, it's really rich that way.
A hearing was held Monday about designating the building as a landmark.
If this building becomes a landmark, the commission will have more of a say as to what happens with it. For example, things like this window, which used to be made of stained glass, may or may not be able to be changed.
But we actually decided at the last minute that we would wait and just make sure that we were sure that if we need to do any renovations, if we want to expand, that having the historical designation won't stop us expanding.
The owners told me they'd like to take the next year or so to just figure out what they'd like to do. Regardless of what happens, school will remain in session. Reporting live in Eau Claire, I'm Bridget Curran. Back to you.
Thanks, Bridget. A unique look inside a beautiful building. Now, if the owners decide they would like it to become a landmark, that would have to be approved by the City Council. Still ahead tonight, new slides and new swings will soon be ready to use, and we'll tell you where coming up.
But first, we hear from a Chippewa County family trying to pick up the pieces after a weekend fire that destroyed their home.
I'd really like a compact SUV, so Ford, what do you have for me? Oh, the 2015 Escape. Very nice. Blue, silver, sunset. That's me. What's this? EcoBoost? Ooh, look at that MPG. Plus a rear view camera? Wow, that'll come in handy. And a foot-activated lift gate?